Yemen, and now Iran. And Netanyahu also, another megalomaniac, wrote a few days ago that the war on Iran fulfills my 40-year dream. Well, this is very important for people to understand, because the claim was, well, Iran didn't negotiate right last week, or it's about this, or it's about that. No, this is a 40-year dream of Netanyahu. It is. By the way, it's an 80-year dream of the CIA. Not specifically the war, I can't say 80 years, it's 78 years since the CIA was formed, but it's 80 years since the end of World War II, a little more than 80 years. We're going on the 81st year now. But the idea at the end of World War II, after Roosevelt died, was that the U.S. would reign supreme in the world. That the U.S. had replaced the British Empire. It was now going to be the new global empire. And so what we're witnessing is something that has been underway and plays out in a deep way over decades, but it also involves individual personalities. Trump is a completely mentally unhinged person. Netanyahu is as well. And so you have two megalomaniacs running two war machines that have been in partnership for decades, that have had a strategic view, but now you have two leaders who are going for broke. They're going to just assert full power right now. Israel over the Middle East, the United States over the world, and that's just the way it's going to be. So that's what's going on right now.
I want to push a bit back about Israel. This is not my position, but
Sure.
just for the sake of the conversation,
Yeah.
when a country is becoming more powerful and that is growing, it's logical in the world that you are seeking more and more power. So this is in a way how the world works. So Israel is just acting and working according to how the world works. So what is your answer to this?
Israel is the most violent country per capita in the whole world because it doesn't declare any borders. The borders will expand when we want, where we want. Now Israel has invaded Lebanon. It's displacing these hours hundreds of thousands of people. Can you imagine? It's telling people in Beirut, you must leave in the next 3 hours. This is a crazy country. I'm sorry. I've been watching this country closely. I've been visiting that country for the past 54 years. There's nothing like it on the planet. They don't accept borders. What are Israel's borders? Ask Netanyahu. He won't know. Ask Huckabee. Well, anything they want. Of course, between the Nile and the Euphrates. This is the only country that takes a scriptural book from the 5th or 6th century BC and says, well, that's our deed. By the way, that's not even the theology of the Bible. The prophets are very clear. You mess up, you lose everything. So it's completely different from what they think, that it's as if they have a deed inscribed somewhere in heaven that they own all this land. The behavior is repulsive. It's not normal. It's not normal that you develop and you say, therefore, I go to war with my neighbors. It's not normal to come to the United States in the fall of 2002, as Netanyahu did, to tell the American people, oh, you got to invade Iraq. It'll be the greatest thing ever. It'll be so inspiring. It'll get the young people of Iran to rise up. Remember, Iran is his 40-year dream. So this guy's been warmongering for decades. That's not normal. I work with probably more than 100 governments in the world, off and on around the world. I don't know of another country that behaves like Israel.
Okay, about United States, why United States? What's the benefit for United States getting dragged into this war?
None. It's a disaster. But the CIA didn't ask me. The CIA didn't ask the American people. The American people are pretty clever. About 75% of the American people are against this war, and about 25% are in favor. So no one in the United States thinks this is a great thing, but nobody asks us. Not our politicians, not either party, by the way. It's not Democrats or Republicans, because it's been many decades that the U.S. has been run by its military-industrial complex, not by anything remotely resembling the Constitution of the United States. Even our congressmen, they don't even remember the Constitution. If they're asked, do you want to be responsible for this war? Like Article 1 of our Constitution says, that only Congress has the right to declare war. No, don't make us responsible. Give that to the CIA. We don't want that. So that's how they behave. And that's what they just did a couple of days ago. We don't want the War Powers Act. The War Powers Act is not some outlandish idea. It's actually the implementation of Article 1 of the Constitution. They don't want that responsibility. They want the money from the military-industrial complex that pays for their campaigns. They don't want to say no. They certainly don't want to say no to an Israel-led war. Almost all of them, one way or another, are either paid by the Israel lobby or are terrified of the Israel lobby, one of the two things. So they don't want any responsibility.
So Ted